Hey everyone, welcome to Pilates with Kenz. Today I will be making some wellness shots with you. Now yesterday I made this recipe, but I made it way too garlicky, so I'm going to remake this recipe and I'm going to show you where I messed up. Obviously the garlic. I got this recipe off of a girl named Mackenzie on TikTok. I don't know her last name. I'll try to tag her handle, but yeah, she's the one who showed me this recipe and I fell in love with it because I love those shots from natural grocers that are like $5 a pop, and that's just way too expensive for me to be taking every day, so I figured why not make my own. So let's get started. First thing you need is some ginger. Now Mackenzie just throws in the whole root. She just chops it up, but she just throws it right on in, so we're just going to chop it up here. And just a disclaimer, I am not a chef, so just don't judge me based on the way that I cut anything, okay? So we'll just throw that right on in. I have 3, so I'm going to use all 3 of them. And I love ginger so much. I know it's really great for you, and I just love the way that it tastes, so the more ginger for me, the better. We've got one little mini one, so we'll throw that one right on in too. And don't worry, everything has been washed off camera. Okay, so there's our ginger. The next is lemons. Now Mackenzie uses like 1 large lemon. I only have these little ones, so I'm gonna throw in 3. Yesterday I threw in 1.5, I believe. And I just would like it to be a little bit more citrusy. So again, you don't need to take off the rind or whatever the outside of the lemon is called. I believe it's called rind. You just cut it up into smaller bits so that the blender can get to it a little bit easier. I take off the ends. I think it's just a force of habit from being a bartender, but yeah, anyway. We're just cutting that up into smaller bits. Maybe we do 2.5. Blender's getting kind of full. So yesterday I recorded this whole video from start to finish, about 16 minutes, and the whole thing was blurry. I went to go edit it last night and I was so upset. Why I'm using this whole lemon. I was so upset because the camera I'm recording on focused on the tripod of my phone, and so the whole thing was blurry. So we're trying again. Hopefully this video turns out a little bit better. We'll see. Okay, next is 2 green apples. Mackenzie used 1, but I really love green apples in this type of drink or any type of citrus, so we just cut out the core, and I am actually going to chop this up a little bit further. Delicious. Okay, throwing all of that in. Getting to the top here. 1 more green apple, cut off the core. There we go. Chop this up a little bit further. So this is actually my first YouTube video of actually talking to the camera. All of my other videos have been just Pilates, of me doing Pilates, and then I do the voiceover. So let me know how you like this, and if it catches on, then maybe I'll do more. Okay, so we're really getting to the top here. Next ingredient is cayenne pepper. Now, Mackenzie uses a full tablespoon. I also really love the spice, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I think this is a tablespoon, so I have another measuring spoon somewhere else, but it's not nearby, so that seems good. Next is turmeric root or turmeric powder. I don't have the root, and neither did my grocery store, so I'm going with turmeric powder. I'm just going to throw a little dash in there, probably about another tablespoon or so. And Mackenzie says that you need to add crushed black pepper when you add turmeric for it to absorb into your body properly. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Crush some black pepper, put that on top. I think that's good. Am I forgetting anything? Yikes. Lemon, apples, ginger. Oh, the garlic. The whole reason why I had to redo this whole recipe. So in her video, she threw in the whole bulb of garlic, which is like 9 cloves. It was way too garlicky for me. Don't recommend that. So I'm gonna add only 3 cloves of garlic. Again, she says you can just throw them right in. I am gonna just chop this bigger one up in half. So we're gonna do 3. If you really love the taste of garlic, then go ahead and throw more in, but I found that more than that was just too much for me. Also, I will be reusing this whole entire jar. I'm gonna freeze them into cubes and throw them in when I make pot roast or noodles or pasta, rice, whatever. So I will be reusing it. I'm not gonna throw it away, don't worry. Okay, next we need 3 cups of water. And I can't find my measuring cup. Oh, here it is. So here's 2.5. Slowly pour that in. Get to the top here. We need about 1/2 cup more of water. Pour that in. Perfection. Okay, this is exciting. Now we just put the lid on very carefully and we blend. I wish you guys could smell my blender right now. It's on its last leg, honestly. It's not warm, but it does smell like it's on fire. So I think I'm gonna need another one of those. So next, we need a large bowl. Mackenzie uses a nut milk bag to strain everything out. Yesterday I used a cheesecloth and it worked just fine. The cheesecloth was destroyed, so I'm going to use my strainer. It's got really little tiny holes, so I'm sure it will work. We'll see. Take this off. This is what it should look like. Nice and chunky. Put this in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna slowly pour this over. Ah! Okay, we spilled. No big deal, no big deal, it's fine, everything's fine. Get all the chunks in there. Okay. And then we're just gonna use the spoon to press it down and get all of that extra liquid out. So this takes a minute. This process is similar to when you make red chili. If you know, you know. But you just have to kind of work it at all angles and really squeeze out all of that liquid. There we go. We'll just set this here for now. Now comes the hard part. I'm going to pour it all into this pitcher since my jar is being used at the moment. So let's see. Hopefully there's no spills. Let's go. Amazing! Yay! That worked out great. Now comes the taste test. We don't drink in this house, so there's no shot glasses lying around, but we do have espresso cups, so I'm going to use this. Cheers! $1,000 times better than this morning. The 3 cloves of garlic was all the change that I needed. It's got the perfect amount of spice with the cayenne pepper. Honestly, I think I put too much spice in yesterday's. I did almost 2 full tablespoons. Don't recommend that. It's got enough citrus. The ginger is amazing. It tastes just like those ones from Natural Grocers, I'm telling you. If you know, you know. Highly recommend. And now this will last, according to Mackenzie, about 10 days. So we're gonna put that in the fridge and enjoy it every morning. Thanks so much for following along. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you try out this recipe. See you next time. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe.